Okay, I'd like to start this by trying to explain with what knowledge I have of geometry and topology to put it either have a new type of both or an as of yet unknown already established geometry and topology, but in a different context. I guess I don't know. Well, first, here's a typical torus creation, and not a solid torus, but if you can imagine this being a ring, not a disc, and it rotates around in either direction around a central point, it creates a donut, or a torus is the name for it. My new type of torus creation takes that same ring, lets it expand out and go around in a circle over this dotted ring area, this imaginary dotted ring. That takes the place of the point in the middle that it rotates around. This one expands. It actually grows and shrinks, and it meets itself on the other side of this ring, imaginary ring inside, and that creates a torus. So, combining that with the rotation of the torus, or the rotation of the ring, with its expanding and contracting, you create a new type of torus, where the donut hole of genus 1 is inside, fully wrapped around. This is a torus, not a solid torus, it's hollow inside. But this is a new type of torus creation, and it's a new type of torus, where the genus is not like a flat donut, or a donut with holes to it. It's in the genus, the donut hole is inside, fully wrapped around the hollow torus. If you can consider this a fully wrapped around donut within of this creation, 4D, I call it 4D, a 4D torus, fully wrapped around torus with the eye or the hole inside. And this is a better depiction that I've used in a different context, an invisible bound, but it has the same, we get to the same thing, and it has a holographic bound. The eye is a holographic bound, and it's topologically connected to the outside bound. If you can imagine it being a ring that expanded and shrunk at the same time it rotated, it creates a new type of torus within a shell within a shell, or a hollow donut fully wrapped around in the it's still genus 1. But now moving on to what I would call, this is genus 2, and it's a televised shared genus, if you can imagine that, where these two new types of torus are actually one because they're televised between each other, and wherever space itself disappears, or you can say wherever the outside environment disappears, it reappears into the other genus, the shared genus, because they're beginning to create a portal. But you can't create a portal like this, because if the person was inside, they'd just be shown outside, or outside this person's, and this person inside would be shown outside this person's. There has to be more genus, and that's televisual topology. And I'll include a link to these mirror world ideas that I have. But the apparent shared televised genus 2 torus is where these two people exist within each other's primary holodeck. The actual televisual genus is 6. the 6 of these. These could be related to other. This is a basic topology, I believe, that could be related to different things in real life, such as the quarks inside of a hadron, proton, neutron, quarks inside, the colors or whatever. And these colors are not for that reason. That's just, I don't know. And the local torus is genus 3. This person, Bob, his local genus is 3, but the combined shared genus of these 2 televisual portals is 6. And it's apparent to them that it's 2 because they only experience their holodecks with each other. 2 different alternate possibilities of her environment or his environment televised to each other. So it's a new type of, I guess, televisual topology, televised topology. I don't think anybody's ever looked into the possibility of having a televisual topology. And this is an illustration of these 3 genus, local and non-local, 6 genus shared topologies of these 2 portals that are now one. They're invisible to the world outside, and they're one together on the inside. And so this is what you can do with a genus 6, an actual genus 3, or genus 1 apparent, and genus 3 local. It's the different ways you relate to them. Okay, and I'll give a link to this portal, to these mirror worlds, how I believe the mirror worlds of these 6 shared genuses, 6 shared donut holes, create a new type of portal reality that could be extended to cosmic portals. And these are different types of. This is a genus 1. It's a donut hole. It's deformed into a invisibility suit. That's still one donut hole, but it's a puppet. This is, I call it dual adaptive camouflage. It's still one donut hole. So it's surprisingly, even with one donut hole, you can still do stuff with it. This is another image of the one donut hole genus of this new type of wraparound donut torus, deformed into an invisible suit.